One of the dumbest yet most common ways we tolerate mistreatment is we allow people to overstep our boundaries because we're afraid of rejection, we want to fit in, we want other people to like us, but that doesn't mean that you should ever allow them to mistreat you. Like many people lack self-respect. They don't respect themselves enough to not let anyone treat them in those horrible ways. But we really should, because we only have this one life to live. Why the heck are you going to go about it letting everyone treat you in horrible ways just because you want them to accept you, you want to be liked by other people, or maybe even you lack self-esteem? But none of those reasons are good. You should be comfortable with people who are bad not liking you. And if someone's going to overstep your boundaries and treat you horribly, that's not a good person. Like, just immediately, that is not a good person. Anyone who would not listen to your boundaries and mistreat you is not a good human being. Like, we know that logically, but we don't often think about that in the moment. And we really should remind ourselves of it more often. Because then that means when people don't like us because we enforce our boundaries, who gives a crap? It's a bad person not liking us. Like, there's nothing lost there. You really should stand up for yourself against people like this because they're the only ones who are going to treat you horribly. Good people are never going to overstep your boundaries because that's not how they are. That's not the way they operate. They're good people. They're going to be kind, empathic, and respectful of others. So as soon as you encounter someone who lacks those qualities, they're probably not a good person. Like, not always, but most of the time. So there you go. Be willing to enforce your boundaries and stand up for yourself, because you only ever have to do this against people that you shouldn't give two craps whether or not they like you. It's usually good if they don't like you, because you don't want to surround yourself with people like that. You don't want to have a bunch of people in your inner circle who don't give a crap about your feelings and the way that their actions affect you. That's not good. We really just need more courage to be disliked by people who, again, don't even really matter, because if they're bad people, you don't want them to like you anyway. We need more courage to just surround ourselves with good people and still enforce our boundaries with them, although you'll find you probably don't really need to, because they're not going to overstep your boundaries. They may do it by accident because they're not aware of a boundary. Sometimes there are certain behaviors we aren't going to like because of things that happened to us in our childhood, and a good person may not be aware of that, so they may treat you in that way, and then you tell them that you don't like that behavior or whatever they said, and they'll learn and they won't do it again. So yeah, that's how healthy relationships are. We really all just need to stand up for ourselves, have enough self-respect to not tolerate mistreatment, and then just keep moving forward. Like, that's what you want to do. Do not tolerate mistreatment from anyone.